All right, next up in this tournament is Robb. Robb I know from Wilmington. He's directed me in a couple of things. He's one of the nicest people you will ever meet in your life. I'm sure that anybody that has met him will say exactly the same. So hopefully he chooses a good YA book for himself. Robb, let's see what you got.
Okay, Elise, we're gonna try this. So, round one. A villain infiltrates a legion of heroes to wreak havoc, or a girl spies for the rebels inside the Empire's greatest military academy. I'm going to get number one. A villain infiltrates a legion of heroes to wreak havoc.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
I could see you liking that one.
Second one. A girl attends a school for troubled youths and finds herself in the middle of a centuries-old war. Versus, a girl inserts herself into a virtual game and joins a famous team. I'm going to go for the centuries-old war. So a girl attends a school for troubled youths and finds herself in the middle of a centuries-old war.
Did not see that. You
Next
chose
variant,
Fallen.
an assassin competes in a challenge to become the king's official assassin. Or a girl is chosen from a poor community to compete with other girls for the prince. Not that I don't dislike a good girl getting the prince story. I'm going to go with the assassin competing in a challenge to become the king's official assassin.
Solid choice.
Because assassins competing against each other has many possibilities. That sound like fun. Next one. A girl attends a boarding school where she discovers her ability for witchcraft. Harry Potter comes to mind. Versus a girl with a mysterious past finds herself in the middle of an intergalactic battle. This is a tough one for me. I like both fantasy and science fiction, but I am going to go with the boarding school and witchcraft.
I think you would have liked the other one better, but still, solid choice.
In a world that has cured death and disease, 2 apprentices are taught the art of killing, versus 3 sisters must kill one another to become queen. There's a lot of killing in this one, so I can't really go wrong either way, but I'm going to go with the art of killing. So in a world that has cured death and disease, 2 apprentices are taught the art of killing.
I think you would really like that one.
A girl competes to be the favorite and discovers that beauty can be deadly, versus a pair of twins must join the dragon government. Now, dragons. How can you turn that down?
You can't.
So a pair of twins must join the dragon government is the way to go. Next one. A girl travels through a parallel dimension to find her father's killer, versus a girl unknowingly shares her love letters with past loves. Being a Rick and Morty fan, I'm going to go with a girl travels through parallel dimensions to find her father's killer.
Yep.
And last one. A group of teens in high society try to plan for their futures through marriage alliances, scandal, and deceit, versus a girl sees things other mortals can't and discovers her angel heritage.
Do it. I know you
I'm
want
going to go with
to.
the girl sees things other mortals can't and discovers her angel heritage.
Mortal instruments.
There you go.
Oh, Robb, I'm so excited for you. You actually have some in there that I think you would like, but you might not forgive me if you have to read the Mortal Instruments. We'll see. All right, just got in Robb's round 2. Let's see what you chose.
Okay, here we are with round 2. So, jumping straight into it, round 1 we have Powers Nightmare Helmet versus Angel 17 Shadows. I'm going to go with Powers, Nightmare, and Helmet, just because those things don't seem like they should be connected. Next round, Fireheart, Guard Prince versus Victorian Realms Dark. I'm going to go with Fireheart.
Ooh, okay.
Next one, Rogue Restart Glean versus Rogue Order Combat. In RPGs, a lot of times I will play a rogue, so I'm going to go with Rogue Order Combat.
Okay.
Lastly, we have Firebird Physicist Russia versus Hunter Downworld Institute. This one's a tough one. Of all the pairings so far, this is the one that's most challenging.
Okay.
Downworld is really interesting, as is Firebird.
Yes, it is.
Physicist Hunter, okay, same. Russia, Institute, Russia. Firebird. I'm going to go with Firebird.
All
So
right.
Firebird, Physicist, and Russia.
Okay, so he let go of Fallen. Bummer. And I thought he was going to go for the Mortal Instruments at the end, but he went for the Firebird trilogy. Okay, let's see what he picks for round 3. I was out doing yard work and I'm full of pollen, so I'm sure my face is flaring, but I just got Robb's round 3. So let's see what he chose.
Okay, here we are for round 3, I believe.
What is with this screen? What's happening? What's happening? You look like a floating ghost. Okay, play on.
In our number 1, we have Honey versus Lysandra. Interesting. Both female names.
Yep, you are correct.
I love Shakespeare, so I'm going to go with Lysandra.
I do love Midsummer
Wondering if
too.
there's any connection to Lysander from Midsummer Night's Dream, so we'll find out.
Okay, no connection, but I like the connection you made there. Kudos to you.
Number 2, our second category, Cobalt versus Marguerite. Okay, Cobalt as a character name. This is either far future or a certain particular bandwidth of fantasy.
There you go. There you go.
So there's that. And Marguerite, traditional French name.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go for Marguerite.
Huh.
So, Marguerite.
All right. Okay, so we've got Marguerite versus Lysandra. Huh. I really enjoy where this is going. Let's see what you choose for your final round. So Robb apparently had a difficult choice with his final round because he messaged me and he said, I am having a hard time with this. Can you just choose for me? Pick the one that you think I'll like more. And there is one that I think that he would like more. However, just like I told him, I need him to make that choice so that if he decides that he hates it, he has no one to blame but himself. So what I did was I compiled the information. I was like, this is what you've chosen so far in this one. This is what you've chosen so far in this one. Okay, this is all of these little details together. Okay, so he just sent me a video. Let's see what he picks. There's one that I think that he'll like more, and I hope he picks that one, but let's see.
So, for our final round to determine which book it is that Elise is going to give to me, our competitors are Parallel Dimension Sci-Fi versus Epic Fantasy. Now, these were a basic toss-up tie for me, so I did cheat a little bit. We did go into overtime, and Elise gave me a little bit more information on them, and based on that, I'm going to go with the Parallel Dimension Sci-Fi.
Oh.
That is my final choice.
Okay. To be honest, I would have chosen the other one. However, I happen to love both of these, so it's totally fine. So the book that you have chosen is 1,000 Pieces of You. Okay, I love this one. Do not judge the title. The series name is the Firebird Trilogy, and I know that that title of the first book sounds like, ooh, this is gonna be cheesy, but I love it. And don't listen to my book club, except for Katie in the book club, because she loved it too. The reason I love this series is because it kind of combines sci-fi with a love story, and I just think the character work is so good. So the main premise is that, well, the beginning of the story, this girl's father is dead, and she doesn't know exactly what happened to him. The only thing she knows is that the person that she believes killed him is jumping into other parallel dimensions. So she starts running off to find him. The reason it's called the Firebird Trilogy is because these things that they wear around their necks are called Firebirds, and you need to be wearing that in order to jump into another parallel dimension. Now, when you go into these parallel dimensions, it's not just like me seeing another Elise in another time. No, if I were to jump into that dimension, it's like I'm taking over her consciousness, and the Elise in that dimension kind of like goes to sleep in the background, whereas I'm at the forefront. So there's one body and two consciousnesses inside that body. The one that's wearing the Firebird kind of takes over. But if they're in that body too long, it's like they go to sleep and the other one takes over. Okay, it's a lot. But it's so interesting. It's so good. You know, I really think you are gonna like this one. I would have chosen Throne of Glass just knowing you, but I'm happy that you chose something different. Okay, I cannot wait to hear how much you like it, because I know you and I know you're gonna read it, and I really appreciate that. All right, thank you for tuning in to Elise Reason Speaks. I'll catch you next time. Bye.